1 second. Let me just mixing up VR chat. I'm not VR chat. Mixing up the Oculus with the new headset. So, all right, and then let's pop the chat out. You can go here and let's go to YouTube so we can pop the chat out. Alrighty. Oh wait, nope, there's my channel. Alright, is everything running good? Oh wait, nope, there's my channel. Alright, is everything running good? Oh wait, nope, Alright, popping the chat out now. Hello, Fuzzy Drew. Is everything running good? Oh wait, nope, Alright, now we can just popping the chat out now. Alright, and then I think the last thing we want to do is just put something chill on for background music. But, alright, let's just go to one of my albums and... Looking. Might sound weird, but I feel like listening to my PTSD beat tape. I know that sounds weird, but it's like, let's have something positive. And then it's the PTSD beat tape. I got furry paws. It cost me $19.99. Oh, that's cool. Is it like one of those Amazon ones? Not like sounding rude or sound rude or anything, but like it. Hopefully it doesn't sound rude, but all right. Hopefully, let's go here. Is it like an Amazon one? Okay. Will she want to work with me tonight? Because sometimes she is a little bit buggy with me, the TV. Sometimes you gotta lay down and then scoot on over to the video player and then... Oh, wait. There we go. They should really fix this. Oh, orange paws? Is the photo of your fursuit head, is that like your own fursuit that you made? Alright. Oh crap, we are in first person view as well. Are we?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
Alright, let me know if the background noise, the background music gets a little bit too rowdy. When I started making like beats and stuff, it always sounded dark. I always had this dark sound to it. Yeah, if you have a fursuit head, or is that someone else's fursuit head? Of someone you like. But yeah, I'll take a look at it later, though. Oh, okay. That's cool. I really don't pay attention like on furry YouTube that much anymore because I don't know. I feel like it kind of killed the drama, kind of killed it for me. It's like I'll find when I was a teenager or in my late teens, I would find a furry YouTuber that I liked, and the next thing you know, they have beef with this person, and then that other person, and then you don't know what's true and stuff. So it's like, yeah, no. I'm like, no, thank you. I'll just be a creator instead of a consumer. Ordeal. I guess that's kind of how it works. You can watch furry content, or you can create furry content. Also, do we have any music? Oh wait, yeah, I forgot you're a musician too, Fuzzy. Have you ever had it? Well, I think you're a DJ, but I've had it where sometimes I've gone sometimes months just listening to my own music, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a bad habit I have. Is like I'll just listen to my own music that I've made or mixes I've made. I don't know. I feel like I should do something like a re-release album or something where I just put maybe a little bit of some new music I haven't yet released. Hang on. No, I'm not gonna mess with the voice settings right now. We have one watching, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe if can I go to YouTube? Add video. Alright. Made up another post saying that I'm live now, so hopefully that comes together. A lot of this music actually did come from my darkest times, though, like on this beat tape. And then what else? What else can we do to show that we are alive? Maybe Facebook? Yeah, I can make a post that I'm alive. Then let's go to Discord. Go to the group. Nobody really responds in this one anymore because the Discord is dead. But screw it. I can't. Well, I can use the virtual keyboard. I'm alive. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. Ba-da-ba. 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 Ba-ba-ba-ba. Alrighty. How long have we been here? 18 minutes. And then weird thing is, though, there's like an invisible barrier over here for the door, for like this doorway, and the only way to get in is just through sitting on a bench, which is weird. Like, I kind of get like this, where you have to sit down on the couch to enter this hallway. Because it was kind of like running out of space a bit, I guess. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what, no, this isn't. Have I made an album called Dein Tod wird in mir? Have I? Because I swore I made an album. Or a beat tape called that. I'm gonna double check this beat tape, babe. I haven't listened to this one for a long time. I think I scrolled past up. Too far. Yeah, it's called PTSD Beat Tape. I don't know. Does anybody else have that, like, VR chat world, like, whenever you're in it? Even though, like, some of the things don't look as realistic as it does, it's still kind of, it's like, it has that realistic feel to you because it's like home. That's what this world is. Wonder. No. We should go here. This is the last song to the beat tape, so... Two watching right now. I hope to God I don't get a copyright strike for that. I feel like you should, I don't know. They need to make VR chat a little bit safer for streamers. Because, like, if you go to a new world, like, we've seen it before happen on my channel, where it kind of makes going to new it kind of makes going to new VR chat worlds while live a little bit harder because you don't know if how do I say it? You don't know if that's going you don't know if it's going to be you don't know if copyright music is playing in the background or on the video player. So that's one of the problems I have with being a VTuber, I guess. But alright, we've seen this world already. Let's go to I don't really want to go to a public world as well. That's another thing of a risk, and that's another reason why I'm kind of afraid of going making like a group and going live because someone could just flash their, NSFW avatars and the camera, which we've had before, which is which is kind of scary because it's like you try your best not to have that. Oh, I accidentally pressed a button. You try your best for that not to happen, and some troll goes around with that avatar and does that. Which I think not VR chat, but YouTube should have a safety setting if, like, say I'm live on, like, say I'm, let's make up this scenario. I decide to, and if somehow my dad is watching that, actually, no, let's just say a roommate. Um, a weird roommate. Like, say I have my camera on, like an actual camera, and my roommate decides to bust through the door naked. I had no control over that. Technically, I could have had the door unlocked, but you get what I mean. But it's like you don't really have control over your roommate kind of busting through the door unannounced. Does anybody kind of get what I mean, though? It's like you go live, and then all of a sudden, yeah. And the cap to my vape popped off. Wonderful. Alright, so what do we got for save worlds over here? We got the drop. That's a DJ world. Limited board games. Reality. Cozy. No. Small apartment. Nah. World currently unavailable. Interview. Raining room. And then we have. Should we go for a drive? I don't really feel like going for a drive. Avatar, I've learned last time not to do that while live because you don't know if the settings are on. What else? White Cliffs. Current cutest avatar search for high hopes. Happy is round world unknown out of it. Let's go to Gaming Paradise. We've been there before, and that's pretty chill world to go live and hang out. And I think I think my avatar kind of goes well with that world. Homepage. Grab the camera. Wait, what? Bite tech? What what's bite tech? Does it can I bite myself? No. I would have to okay, there's something on here that says um bite tech, which is new. Also I got a clicker. I'm not gonna play with that because I will hypnotize myself. Got a horn. And then I got a spray bottle to clean my camera. Is it actually... Oh, it is showing. What should we be doing for 3 hours? Weird thought, though. If I... load in my stream, will it say 2 people are watching? Alright, volume. Load in my stream. Will it say 2 people are watching? Alright, now that is... if I'm watching this on the stream, would it count as 2 people? Or is it just gonna put it in... Okay, we got 3 likes. Already 2 people watching. 1 person's watching. I think that's just counting me, who is watching right now. Oh, no, it's just 2 people are watching. Oh, shit. I... live. Oh, it says we got 5 people watching now. Hello, 5 people. Oh, 4 watching. Hello, everyone. Seems like everyone's coming in now. Also, this television is like flickering. Can I get on camera? Of course, when I... That's weird. So the TV's flickering a bit. But hello, everyone. I should probably sit down and look professional or something. Kind of sit down. It's like you guys can't see the other half, so what's the point of actually sitting down? I can just lock the avatar and then look like this. So can I lock the avatar while standing? Yep, I can. So now we can live stream. There we go. That looks a lot more better. And then also I can see how well my live stream's doing while I do this. For some odd reason though, when I put my camera towards me, the TV starts flickering. But yeah, this is another place where I used to sit down and do my Discord calls. But yeah. Blah blah blah. Just chilling and working on my YouTube channel. Just chilling and vibing for the night, I guess. I don't know, maybe sometime we can try to put on, maybe try to do Minecraft while I'm doing VR. I wish there's a way I could do it to stream my, live stream. Like, I wish there's a way I could connect my, connect, a link to my, monitor and then play the game in VR chat. That should be a thing. Just imagine how fun it would be. Like, imagine a LAN party, but you guys are in VR. Like, we could have, like, I don't know. That could be something, but I think that would be a lot of work to do. That would be something to invent though. Like what if VR LAN parties were a thing? And if you don't know what a LAN party is, it's basically where everyone connects through a wire, through a gaming console or PC, or just through the Wi-Fi router. I'm not 100% sure, but I was invited to LAN parties when I was in my first elementary school, and I would be on my way to the LAN party, and my dad would be like, "What are you doing?" And with the PS2, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to a LAN party," and they'd be like, "No, you're not." So I was invited to I mean, well, the closest thing I got was like in Boy Scouts we had a VR, not a VR. VR VR was barely a thing back then. I think this was like 2011 or 12. So like the PS2 I think was still like this PS2 era games were still um I don't know, like still played, I guess. I don't know what's the best sentence to put that in, but was still played with a lot of people. Oh, crap. A lot of people played that era of game consoles still back then. Still people think I think people still do too. Sorry, I accidentally yawned and sounded like Patrick. But yeah. Also, I need to check my Steam again, Steam account. See if I got any notification. Oh, we got a new person in. Hello, Makia, uh, Little John. How are you? I'm sorry, I probably butchered your name. But yeah, also, random thing though, because the I think that's the same computer I had. Um, almost the same computer I had, same gaming laptop. I was gonna say, if you're a PC gamer and you have like a gaming desktop, and like I still recommend having a gaming laptop with you. Number one for mobile gaming, and um also I visit. It helps me out a lot because I also visit family, and sometimes I want to bring my games on the go if I'm like over with my like if I'm over at my grandma's house and I can just connect the HDMI to the television. But then also on the other hand, oh, thank you. And also on the other hand, it's like also you don't if you want to have something where you can just connect the computer. I mean, where you can just connect it to any TV. That's what it's also good for because you will also get I don't know. You don't have to plug it all in like a regular console. You can just if your battery's full, you can just plug in the HDMI and then you're gaming and stuff. You don't really have to do a whole lot of things. I'm so excited for June. What's in June? July I have to go get my teeth fixed. I've had cavities since my childhood, and now I have like 16 cavities in my mouth. The dentist was like, my dentist was like, yeah, it's gonna take an hour for us to work on it. I'm like, shit. But yeah. Yeah, brush your teeth, kids. It's, yeah. One of the things I want to get done, I mean, one of the things, if it's like we have to get it done by different appointments, I really want the cavity on my front tooth fixed because yeah, I don't want like a noticeable hole on my tooth. Oh, you're having a summer job? That's cool. I'm trying to get a job too. But yeah, I really want to I really want to hope that I get to do VTubing as a job. Be very hard to do, but it would be a fun job to have. Where I could just sit down, relax, maybe listen to some lo-fi music. And also it'd be funny to say, for people to say, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" "Oh, I'm an anthro dog on the internet." Or an anthro fox on the internet. Extras. Doghouse? Wait, hold up. There's a doghouse I can spawn in? Okay, toggle. Where is this doghouse? Okay, I'm gonna go back. Extras. Doghouse. Drop. You're kidding me. Or is it? Oh, okay, it's gonna spawn behind me. Alright. Oh, it's gonna spawn in front of me. And then it's behind me. How do you spawn this in properly? You know what? We're gonna go to it. We're gonna go to a new. We're gonna go to a new map. We're gonna have ourselves set to invite only. Oh, okay, what? Oh, we have another person in. And then also I'm gonna just turn that down. Actually, we'll just put in my live stream. And then... we'll just hit mute. And then... also this... actually, no. This world goes well with my avatar. It's just how the theme is and just color patterns. Alright. Pet rock. Next. Next. Extras. Oh, okay, so it's behind me, and then drop, and then... oh, this is so cool. Okay, okay, okay. This is cute. I can... This is like my... Okay, this could be like my little safe shelter. Alrighty, yeah. And then what else do we got? It's like a little cozy home for my... This would go good for my PTSD. And then doghouse. TV screen. Does the TV work? That would be cool if it does. No, it doesn't. TV immersion. I don't think it works. And then we can move the house up and bigger and smaller. Oh my god. This... It has that little nose thing. Where you can see your nose. And it's supposed to help... And it's actually supposed to help out with phantom sense. So I could walk out. Well, not walk. That doesn't have to do anything with the nose. But... I can see the nose and it helps out with phantom sense. And it gives you a little bit more of a feeling, which helps me out a lot because I have gender dysphoria. I wonder what else this avatar has. Extra. Bonvier T. Send. Toggle. What does that do? Is it like... Extra. Doghouse. Dodgeball. Can I throw it? Wait. Oh, I thought... Ah. I can't throw it. Oh my god. ADHD. Toy. Yes, I will have this. Thank you very much. And I will... I can beat him with... I can beat him with the wall. There's me. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't really focus that much on trying to figure out the views and all that. Also, that I'm trying to figure out... That scared me a bit. Yeah, it's... Alright, and then pet rock. Next. Glow sticks. And then it says I can shrink my arms. Plastic chair. Nom. But nom nom. Nom nom nom. Oh, we're at 553 and 3 people are watching still. Alright. I know I said I wouldn't look at it, but I lied. 3 people are watching. So that's good. I should also put out, like, a reminder or something, that, I don't know, that the chat helps, I guess. Because if the chat is silent, it's a lot more harder for this to get onto people's timeline. From what I've done with my research. So, like, there has to be, like, a pretty good active chat going, people liking, and then also I think, like, if, people subscribe, which you don't really have to, but I think it would boost, like, up it showing up on other people's For You page because people are following. I don't know yet, but yeah. Okay. Well, I'm having oh, wait, I already read that. Whoopsie. And that's one of the downsides, though, of VTubing, I feel like, is also having to wait a bit just for people to show up on your live stream as well and start talking. It's like, you're basically, if you don't have anyone that wants to sit with you and do VTubing, and also just sitting down and talking with someone, it's like, what do you come up with, kind of thing. It's like, what do you do with your friend while VTubing? Like, I could always go to a world where my friends are at, but the problem is, number one, you don't know what they're doing. Number two, it's like, I want to not, excuse me, burps. Number two, I also don't want my, Second Life to be, public, I guess. Not saying I live like some sort of NSFW Second Life, but I just kind of want to keep that private. I don't know, I got an idea. Let's try... Do I know... Do you know proximity chat? I am aware of proximity chat. He's the guy that... He's the guy that pretends to be a furry and goes around and trolls people, right? I've ran into him once, and yeah, he's not really of a good guy. Um, let me see what this. All right, let's see what. Oh, this world kind of breaks the nose a bit, or maybe I gotta reset it because the little nose thing right here shows it on the camera on my end. Oh, so the muzzle over here is broken because I can't see the hair or anything, so it must be broken in this world. This is a cute world, but it kind of reminds me too. Not saying it's a bad thing, but a little bit too much ABDL for a live stream. So let's go to another world. I don't really want to be trolled for that. um. Let's see what this world is. Oh, okay. So, okay. So this. Okay, I think I know what's going on. So when you put in I think when you put in puppy, I think it's probably a VRC slang for ABDL, probably. Which I should probably put out there that ABDL is not a kink. It is basically made for people who have trauma from their childhood, and they. I don't know how to not weirdly put it because not everything in this world is normal. Sometimes you have to learn that some people, I don't know. It's people are weird, but not towards the weird where it's like it bothers people, it harms others and stuff. Um, Again, it is not a sexual thing, but people have pushed it there before, which is something I do not feel comfortable with having things like cub porn and stuff. I do believe if you make cub porn, you should be arrested. You should arrested or be put on a offenders list. Then also there's a lot of mirrors being turned on without my consent. But I don't know. Well, I guess that's a good thing to put out of the way because it's like I don't believe it should be public, but if someone finds out about someone being a part of that, they shouldn't be scolded because you're scolding someone for having problems trying to cope with childhood trauma. But that's what I'm just gonna put out of the way. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna. But let's see if I'm gonna see if that's actually the case. So we're gonna keep on looking at um world's like puppy. Okay, so then there's a dog cave. Hey. And then this one's just some other weird world. Oh, there's just some. I accidentally ran into a different world, and then I was just like, I should probably. But I'm just like, whatever. Okay, but yeah, that's kind of something that was, oh, Slipknot. I love Slipknot. Just put out there. Oh, okay, so I thought the world was just the cage or something. '83. I mean '53. Then how many people are still watching? 4. Mm. So how are you guys doing tonight? So let's look at more. No. I don't believe in someone should date a minor. One of the most creepiest things I've seen with with my first, I don't know how to explain this, but um yeah, I had to deal with someone in my friends group that I had to leave because I felt very uncomfortable. The guy would use a voice mod to sound like a little child and would not know, like, hey, you should do that with your partner. Don't go around me. And then one time I joined them, they were around little kids, which I find is fucking disgusting. Like, there are, like, I don't, it's just like, no, that's just disgusting. Like, you're actually hanging out with actual kids. No, that is a fuck up. And I was like, hey, I think the person in our friends group might be on a list. And they were just saying I was overreacting and stuff. I'm like, no, he is actually hanging out with kids, not like those, you know, groups. And I'm just like, that made me feel very uncomfortable, so I left that friend circle. So hopefully, hope hopefully that clears things up. And like I said, and people who are into like cub porn and stuff, I do believe they should be put on a list. Hello, monster. Okay, Jax, but yeah, I just was like, no. I left that group instantly. But since we're out of that world, could we please like avoid that? People, if they're curious, they can go back and stuff. I just, yeah, and watch what we were talking about. The Like I said though, it everything I said and the people that I met that was wrong. I was like, I left them instantly, and yeah, and then I did my own research and stuff because just like being a furry, we are judged. So per- Persia. I've never heard of that place called Persia. Let me look this up. I'm not gonna go to the world because I don't know what it is. Prussia. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. German kingdom in the 18th century. Nice. Also, I'm sorry if I misread things. I had to self-teach myself how to read and write because, fun fact, not over here in America, if you're autistic, just even have a pinch, they will just throw you in a special needs room and just teach you the same shit over and over again. So after high school, I had to self-teach myself how to read and write and actually do things that school didn't teach me how to do. Live action anthro animal movies? You mean like they're in fursuit? It would be a fun way to experiment things. I actually self-taught myself German though. because the German teacher actually said I couldn't learn German because of my autism. I didn't say it perfectly, but I self-taught myself enough German. He was walking down the hallway one time, and I said, "Hey, was ist los, Herr Scheißerkopf?" And then he goes around and goes, "Was? What?" And I said, "Du bist pleased, dass ein Autistic-Mann sprechen Deutsch zu dich. Heute ich bin der Lehrer. You're surprised that an autistic person is speaking German to you. Today I am the teacher." I was in a AP class. What is AP class? When I was in high school, we were called, and I can't believe we were called this, we were called speds. Which which is a slur, I do believe. Oh, I am through the ceiling. Help me, I'm through the ceiling. Please send help. Yeah, advanced placement. Is that what is that like what they call special needs classes in your district? I found a sword. You guys better subscribe, otherwise your head's getting cut off. I should probably not do that. You don't hit someone with a baseball bat, so it wouldn't make sense to do something like that. You would cut yourself doing that. How many do we got watching now? 4. 853 followers. That's cool. 4 watching right now. Maybe 3, I think. Nope, 5 watching right now and 7 likes. How long have we been live for? We've been live for about an hour and 18 minutes. It usually gets active right after an hour. Like, what the actual hell? It's like you gotta sit down, wait an hour, and then you get views. Which doesn't make any sense. I'm stretching. Also, where's my energy drink? Maybe I'll be more interesting if I have more energy. Hehe, German Shepherd werewolves are 2 times more stronger than a little sword. A little sword. Okay. Potions! This one takes out my enemies. This isn't a poison apple. This one takes out my enemies, and that one gives me immortality. Alright, and then let's go to another. I'm just gonna look for an apartment to virtually live at. Why do you want me to go to... Did I miss a whole chat or something? I'm actually... Yeah, oh, come on, chat. Come on, chat needs to pop up. I'm actually autistic, and for 8 years I was put in special needs class. However, when I got to high school, it started getting wild. Learned so much in 4 years, and found out I was a furry at 16. Same. Well, not for me. It was a year later. I found out I was a furry when I was 17, and then also that year I found out I liked guys, and then after that I went to 8, and then 18 came along, and I was like, I might not actually be into cross-dressing, I might be trans, because when I was a kid, I felt like I was trans and put in the wrong body, but then my mother put me in conversion therapy, unfortunately. But I survived. Also, Mario. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for what? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm a very chill, and a lot of people say my voice is like ASMR for some reason. A lot of people find it very relaxing, and some people find this a safe place for them to be themselves. I stick up for communities that I'm not gonna give off a whole list, but I try my best to understand some of the people that come in. So I do a lot of research on people, on not on people, but on subcultures similar to the furry community. For one example, I did some research on Otherkin, which wasn't really research because I was also a part of the Theron community. I think that's what it's called. But though speaks truth. Yeah, I do speak a lot. I do think I speak a lot of truth a lot because I also think that be- the reason why I do believe in this doing research before making fun of someone um is to do research before you make a comment trolling someone for someone being trans, for someone being a furry, for someone being gay, and all the LGBTQ rainbow ABCD 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 triangle square circle X community. Sorry, I love the LGBT community I'm in. But sometimes I gotta give myself a smart. I'm a smart aleck too. So when you're a smart aleck and also part of communities, you sometimes get worried. People think you're actually making fun of them instead of being a smart aleck. So please don't get confused with me sometimes being a smart ass and with being a troll, because you can ask the people that followed me for a bit. I am a bit of a smart ass. Oh, what are these? But also, I guess another good example for misunderstood communities. Take TLC, My Strange Addictions. They when they do furry stuff, they did 2 episodes. One was was a furry episode where they basically just ripped through it. They just made the community look bad. And then also there are documentaries about the furry fandom. Ash Coyote did a pretty good job, but some other documentaries I've seen on something like Pluto, I have a little bit of concern that the intention wasn't about information. It was just to hurt people. So, and then also you have that kind of spreading misinformation. I would I would say My Strange Addictions, that's kind of what destroyed television for me, was My Strange Addictions, because if you're having shows like that, do you even know what truth is? Like when we turn on like something like TV show like Gold Rush, are these actual people that have actual companies, or are these something like machines rented, or it's an actual company but they add a little bit of drama just to make the show interesting, like they'll add a script to it. I think that feels like the most the time when it comes to that. Yeah, I do agree. So it's like one of the things I do realize a lot on television and even on YouTube, um, like for an example, proximity chat. He gets views on he gets paid by doing lies, showing lies. Lies pay more than truth. So because if you basically lie about something that a community has a record of having misinformation, and people just basically gather from that misinformation, and then you have another person saying, "Oh, hey, I got some new news for you." They roll in a lot of money because lies pay more than truth. You find it interesting? Because like what is I'm calling it out. What is TLC? Is that TV channel? Am I supposed to sit down and just watch television that plays with my emotions and stuff? Like, for an example, my 600-pound life. Am I watching this to educate myself, or am I supposed to be like sitting down with my TV dinner and a little tray on the couch, like one of those pop-up trays in the couch, and I'm just like, look at them, he's over. Like, that's how I feel like they advertise this TV. You're supposed to sit down and be like, well, I'm happy I'm not him. I mean, also though, there was also shows like Cake Boss was pretty good. That was on TLC, and that was pretty good. Cake Boss was a pretty good one. And then also on Animal Planet, wasn't there like I can't remember if it was just called Tank or they changed the name of the TV show once. TLC is one of the most ones that's weird. And hear me out. One of the most strangest things, you know that show I Am Jazz? I have a mother that is transphobic. And the weirdest thing is, she'll just watch it and be like, oh yeah. She would like literally sit down and be like, oh, trans people are so... I'm like, Mom, shut up before, you have a special talk with Jesus. Have you ever watched a video of his? I've seen people talking about proximity chat. And one of my plans is if I ever, from some of the things I speak about truth and stuff and have, people could, I am aware people can take what I've said and twist it a bit or make it sound like something completely different and use that. But I rather stick up for people and be trolled on than be called a good person for keeping my mouth shut. Have you ever heard about the first Zoofals? Can't really fully speak German, and so I'm gonna put that through translator because my German isn't fully done yet. Okay, but why are you talking about like German? I find it a little bit weird that you're kind of talking about German World War II stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna raise a little bit of. I'm just trying to keep myself safe, but um, I just want to like. I don't really want to talk about Nazi Germany stuff, if that's what it is, because this needs to be a safe place. And Don't get me wrong. If you ever see me live streaming while I'm playing like Microsoft Flight Simulator, you might see me flying an HE-111 because I liked the German engineering from back then. I didn't like what they did, but with my simulations and stuff, I can basically kind of learn about history a bit more with having the German World War II planes on, or like any plane from any country from that time, and you can learn and compare the differences from other tech. But hopefully you can understand. Oh, okay, 1700s. I just wanted to make sure. I'm live streaming right now, so I can't really fully pull up my computer and do research and stuff. But yeah. Wasn't that World War One though? World War One was a weird war. It was like people are. If I remember right, it was a bunch of people freaking out and going, "What the fuck do we do?" And then everyone just started killing each other. And all of it could have been avoided because the idiot took a wrong. The person that was driving the car, took a wrong turn, and the guy, it was a teenager that I can't remember who they assassinated, but it was a teenager that was at a. They first tried to attempt it, and then he ran away and got away with it. But later on, I think if I remember right, I learned this in high school, so bear with me. I might be a little bit fuzzy. The guy was at a coffee shop and he just sees him drive by, and he's like, "Oh shit," and then takes the second attempt. Oh, from World War One. And the craziest thing, though, speaking about World War II, though, me looking at American politics, I'm starting to notice a lot more that they're using techniques that Nazi Germany used. And I find it weird, though, in school we didn't learn about World War II politics or anything. We learned about how this country was developed, but we didn't learn. From my experience in school, we've learned how this country was developed and how it was stolen, but I felt like we never learned about other countries' mistakes. But that's my experience, and mind you, I haven't been in school for a while, so I can't just pull out a textbook that I read from high school or middle school, even elementary. I mean, I guess the Civil War counts, right? Like, I don't know. Should I do inspiration videos or something? Oh, this looks cool. Oh, I would really want to do this. Oh, I like putting models together, and I found this. It's a biplane. If you've watched me for a while, you know I'm crazy for airplanes. It's one of my autistic bugs. My little brother, who's more autistic than me, My little brother who's more autistic for me. I joke with him a little bit because his autistic thing is trains, and I kind of get on. I joke with him. I'm like, eh. He knows I'm joking. I'm like, you felt for the most biased autistic thing. He's like, what's that? I'm like, trains. I don't know. Is airplanes considered like an autistic thing? Okay, what? 852. Let me refresh this page and see how many we got now. 854. That is nice, everyone. I do have to warn you guys, though, about my live streaming. Steam engines are pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, so I play a game called Stormworks, which is a sandbox game. You can build. It started off as like a sea game, like where you just build boats and you do rescue missions and stuff. But then they also added planes, cars, and what else? They also have rockets, but the space DLC is very broken. It's a broken game, but it's one of those games where you download mods and then it fixes it. And one of the things I engineered was a submarine that ran off of Steam because I've had a electric heater, and the electric heater would connect, basically hooked up to the boiler and all that mumble jumbo and all that. And then you had the bow tanks, I think that's what they're called. So you would flip that and the thing would sink down. And the reason why I used an electric generator is because if you use like a firebox, it needs oxygen. But with just an electric, it can just pump out the heat with the battery. But never obsessed. Yeah. I guess being a furry is now considered an autistic thing, but not I wouldn't really call it an autistic thing because it's like something you discover later on in life, unlike when you're a kid and you see a train running through or look up in the sky and see airplanes. It's not, being a furry isn't like if you don't really have furry parents, I guess. It's or and parents that are into anime, which is now becoming a thing because the next generation is having kids. What's the one before me? Your job here is done, and I have informed about Persia. Alrighty, if you're heading out, have a good one. But yeah, the funny thing about being trans, though, is kind of shocking people with your female voice and then switching to like a male voice and just start talking deeply. It's fun. People are just like, I've had people do that before. And also, Since I gotta go use the restroom soon, how long have we been live for? An hour and 45 minutes. That's pretty good. Um, we might do a Minecraft stream later if my headphone batteries are good. If not, I'll probably just relax and play Rolling Line, which is a VR model train simulator, and I know what I said about falling for autistic things. Just be quiet. Just shh. 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 About it. I have been resumed. That's good. Alright, guys. Can you guys give me a second, though? I gotta use the restroom. I don't want to end the live stream, so... I'm just gonna use the bathroom and then get back on. Okay, I'm also gonna check my battery before I put on my headset. Okay, it's still green. Alrighty, I'm back, guys. Thank you all for being patient. You're all wonderful. Back in the days, back in the day, like 1700 to 1800s didn't exist. Germany was replaced by a bunch of different kingdom. I don't really know much about Germany, that much. All I know is, yeah. Achtung, ich bin geladen, Sanitäter! Kind of shit. I'm joking. The ancestor's voice guided me to new grounds. May their blessing. Oh, thank you. Long story short, Sia was the most important. Wait, what? What did you create? Also, tonight, I feel like after this live stream, I deserve a break after the live stream. Putting in, like, okay, so the hardest thing about live streaming is if you go to the beginning of the live stream, you can see I waited an hour for this chat to get active, and that's what kills me about live streaming a lot. My job here is done. At last, glad. We'll see ya. K4Zeron. Hello. Oh, hello, Shadow Wolf. I'm here. I was at work. That's what he was saying. Oh, nice. Hello, everyone. People who are joining. How many likes do we have now? Let's check and see, everyone. So we have 7 likes. When we go back, let's see who's watching. 5 people are watching right now. And just refreshing it. 7 people are watching. Not 7. 7 people have liked. And we have 855. I would like to try to get up to 1,000, though. But I'm thinking that's probably going to take a couple of months because I get burned out real easily. So if you see, you may just know I'm probably taking a mental break if I'm gone for a couple of months. You can ask. Hang on. Let me pull my chat back up. You can ask Shadow. Oh, yeah. You can Shadow. You ask Shadow though. They can tell you. You know, like sometimes I'll have a good record of being live every day for a couple of hours for a whole month, and after that, I'll get burned out and probably just play some video games or something. Because this is more of a, I know it sounds weird, this is more of a VTubing and DJing channel. And every once in a while I'll do Minecraft. But a lot of people want to see this more. So when I go live, I try to have this out more. $338 subs. Oh, honey, shorts were when I started. Shorts weren't a thing. I earned. Not saying you didn't earn it, but I earned it the hard way. Because a lot of people see shorts more easily. So when I do VTubing, not VTubing, but I started off producing music, and then I started DJing. Making mixes, and then after that I started doing VTubing, which doing shorts and stuff was a little bit harder. Not doing shorts, but regular video stuff and all that just was a little bit harder. You're always here to make good vibes. Yeah, to be fair. Are these grabbables or something? Oh! I found a shrimp! Found a shrimp! Shrimpy shrimp shrimp! Shrimp shrimp! Shrimp 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 shrimp! Shrimp 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 shrimp! Wiggle 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 wiggle. Wiggle 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 wiggle. Wiggle 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's a shrimp. Oh wait, hang on. Be free shrimp. Here you can see the shrimp in its natural habitat. Being shrimpy. Okay, it almost looks like it's actually swimming. But it's just the water kind of doing the wavy thing. Oh, thank you. Oh, Shadow. Brr, 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 brr. Yeah, always giving me positive vibes. We need to remember our mistakes because if we don't, it will be rewritten. Is this an actual game? We got 7 people watching. Watch, if we stay alive for 3 hours, it's going to end up being a lot more people because everyone likes the VR chat avatar. Everyone everyone likes interacting more with VR chat. VTubers a lot more. From my experience, I have a lot more luck making VR chat live streams. Though who don't Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Yep, that is true. You forgot about this channel for the last year? Well, I mean, I wasn't really live after. If you pay attention to my music stuff, I haven't been live after Till vi ses igen, which is Swedish for Till we meet again, which was a memorial album I made for one of my brother figures, Orion, and as a memorial, not rememorial. I don't know why I was trying to say that. Memorial. Oh, thank you. Trust me, I don't look like a guy. I mean, I look like a guy right now, and I really want to be my trans self, but sometimes the world just says fuck you, and you have to deal with it because because the big orange man says you don't get rights because you're not like me. Or do you? If you don't have anything valuable to him, he will not give a shit about you. And that's what's so sad about this country right now. Hello, I'm doing good. Milo, the shark fox. How are you, Milo? I think I've seen you here before a couple of times. Also, a lot of people are showing up now. I'm doing fine. I don't know if I've answered that. Um 8 watching. But yeah, we shot up, I think 4 followers now, with 8 people watching. 6 people watching. Never mind. I'm sorry for that misinformation. Down, up, north is better. I can tell much. Brr, 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 brr. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, and yes, I've been here before. Right now, I'm working on a song. You. Oh no, that's every. Yeah, I know it's everyone else in the world, just not trans. But I'm just saying from my point. I mean, not. I gotta be careful what I say because people can misunderstand what I'm saying. Is, yeah. And then also, it doesn't have to be just the president. One of the things I've had was when I was at assisted living because I wasn't mentally there. I still had independent rights, but the government was like, hey, you need to move into an assisted living so you can get your mental health back in order. And once you recover, you can get back out. They tried making me look more mentally ill than I actually was so they can keep me and start making more money. And the messed up thing was, they would try to cram as much people in one room as possible. So, like, a room that was made for one person, one bedroom, one person bedroom, that was made for one person, they will try to cram 3 people in there just so they can do it. And then and then in that one person bedroom, they decided to go, you know what, we can handle some more people. So they install bunk beds. So you're in a tight basically you're in a tight box. Oh, it's I don't know, it's just some Japanese world. Let me go to recently visited. Or no, I can go. I'm not really good on Japanese, but it's called Yayoi. I probably butchered that. Someone from Japan's probably gonna come out and kill me. Summer nights. But yeah, with those kind of but when you have people with mental disabilities in a packed room and you cannot get personal space, they yeah, they will fights have had broken out before. And they were some, let's just say, handsy people, and when I reported it, they would just say, well, you're gay and you're supposed to like that stuff. And then also imagining having to room with a offender as well, which didn't make me feel very comfortable. And when I reported that I didn't feel comfortable being in this, having to live in the same room with a offender, they just told me, you need to deal with it. You signed a contract to live with us. And I was like, no, I was forced to sign the contract. Otherwise, I'd have my independent rights taken. So I didn't have a choice to live with you guys. And it was set up like an apartment, but like I said, they would just cram as much people as they can. At least it's not like the old days. I kind of feel one of the reasons why I also speak out, because I feel like we are reverting back to the old days sometimes. Older people are like, whoa, we need to go back to the olden days. I'm like, no, we do not, sweetie. That's not a good idea. Is this like an actual TV? No. Am I at a safe place now? Yeah, I did move. So, yeah, I'm safe for now. Not 100%, but it's better than getting touched every day. Yeah. To me, I felt like that was a mental prison. It was like, bro, it's like, imagine, imagine you're trying, like, imagine being locked in jail and this, and your bunkmate is getting you into trouble even though you're not doing anything. You don't agree on being part of it, of what he does. But then the other person's like, well, he was in it with me. Imagine there's no security cameras in this prison, so they have to go off of what others say. That's what assisted living was like, except the bunkmate was staff at the assisted living. And I hope things are eventually improved. Oh yeah, things are improved. Thank you for joining, though. So yeah, but it's okay to have, after having trauma like that, it's, to an extent, it's even without trauma, it's okay to question authority. Just because they have authority doesn't really mean that you would always have to 100% go with what they say, and do what they have to do. I mean, do what they say. Because they don't have control over your life. You're bi and you have to hide it straight. Well, hopefully one day you don't have to hide that you're bisexual. I hope that you'll be able to, be happy with the way you want to live. Is there like a little... Oh, is that supposed to be... I don't know if that's supposed to be ice on here, or is that supposed to be like a little design? And then what else do we got? We got a little squirt gun that's been in the freezing water. If I pull the trigger... Oh, it does squirt. It squirt. Doesn't make sound though. And these days, if you could not work, then you could not be in society. Even education and disabilities, to be honest, I feel... Yeah, I do agree with you, Moth. Or I mean Shark Fox. I know how that feels. My family doesn't really support me at being gay. My sisters are the only ones. My little brother, who's autistic, he understands that I want to transition, but because he's special needs, his brain can't really wrap around the question why I feel that way. And I try to teach him, but he doesn't really... he wants to understand, but then when you put him in a group... I tried putting him in my friend's group Discord, but then he started trolling everyone. He started calling everyone weird and stuff, which I don't approve of. And I pulled him aside. I was like, "Hey, Brandon, why are you saying this?" And he goes, "Well, I find these people weird." I'm like, "But Brandon, I do the same things that they do. These people are just like you." And he goes, "Well, I approve of what you do because you're my brother, but these people are weird." I'm like, "Brandon, you're gonna find people who are weird. It's just going to happen." There are some things I don't agree with that people do that are weird, but it's not illegal. It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt the others. So there's I wouldn't want to force anything onto them. I may not agree with them, but I don't think you should try to hurt them. You can't find the right companion, honey. You need to understand that there are a lot of people out there. You just need to be out there more and be social. Maybe try to find a support group that's in there, that's in your town. Because I've had it bad. When my experience was when my mom found out that I had friends that were LGBTQ or she thought they were gay, I would be whipped with a belt. And because of laws back then in Nebraska, they could just say, "Well, we can't do anything due to conversion therapy laws. If that's part of your conversion therapy, we can't do anything about it because it's part of religious practice." Say, what would be your favorite vintage car? I honestly don't know. I would probably. I know this isn't vintage, but I wanna ride something weird. Like I know it sounds weird, but I wanna get a tug tug. Your old town knows you out straight, and you probably live in a small town. I'm sorry. If I ever live in a small town, some of the things I've said to people who are homophobic, I've said, and I'm sorry that I pay taxes for this state and country to help support with society. I would, so one of the things I would do if you have a trusted friend that in town that, always supported you, no matter what you would do, I would talk to them first. Because another thing though is I wouldn't stay in the closet my whole life. I would come out because number one, if people are going to leave you because you're gay, I would cut them out of your life immediately because they're not worth it. They're not worth being around. Awesome. My favorite car would probably be a 1949 Mustang convertible or a 1972 Volkswagen Beetle. Okay, actually, you like Volkswagen Beetles? Um, Later on, I'm gonna post on my time wall, on the post area. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what I collect. I like to collect 1/64 scale cars, and one of my vintage cars is a VW bus because I'm a stoner. I gotta keep that. I gotta keep that stoner. I gotta keep that stoner stigma going. Like I gotta. I gotta. I gotta make everyone think that we drive Volkswagen buses and we're still hip. All of us are hippies. You're in your mid 30s. That's okay though, but you should still if it's safe though. I would, if you can afford it, if you have to move, I would move, because I rather move somewhere where I can be myself than be somewhere where I have to be some sort of machine for everyone else. Phase through the building. Wait, hang on. Does this sound like Patrick when I yawn? Hey, SpongeBob. What's going on in here? What is it? Rachel? Mark? I can't remember. What was that? What were the names of, Patrick's fake parents, but I don't know. I can probably do a little bit of that line. Who are you people? You're just playing beaming and while driving. You're driving while watching a video. Get your head on the game. You're driving a car. You're driving a car right now. Why are you watching a video before you hit something? I used to be able to enjoy playing that game in VR. We need a protest to BeamNG to start having a VR mode for BeamNG Drive. We need to have that thing fully made because it's only in an experimental state. They need to work hard on it. Very, very hard. Do SpongeBob voice lines? No, this is Patrick. No, this is Patrick.
Thank you, dear Elmo. I'm gonna be very careful what I say with these voices because I don't want to get, canceled.
Oh, good. We got 5 watching. We're still at 856 now. I bet you though, if I sit here long enough, I will get more views. If I sit here long enough, we would be at 1,000 because just how you gotta be patient. It's like fishing. You gotta walk around, just be an idiot and stuff, and try new things. Don't be an idiot. I'm joking. That was sarcasm. But also, but you just gotta wait until a conversation starts. And then a conversation starts. One of the things you guys should know, when you join a live stream and you start chatting with the streamer, they will get more. It will start recommending me to more people as well because they see that an active chat is happening. You are silly. I like silly people. You're silly. I like silly people. I should try to do voice acting. Hello. Hello, people. I'm a cute sparkle dog. I have magical sparkle power. I need to do it with a more nerdy voice. I'm a magical I'm a magical sparkle dog. I have magical sparkle powers. Just look at my sparkles. Okay, next. Extra. Doghouse. Seymour. Okay, this world you can actually see the muzzle just fine. On my end. I use that to help with phantom sense. Bro, I want to voice in movie. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I can do SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Plankton, Jeffy from... Nice.
Then I could do Carl Weasler. Jimmy's mom has a restraining order on me, so that's why I have that bitch locked in my attic. I probably shouldn't swear, but it's more funnier that way. But the FBI are at my door, but I'm not gonna let them take me or Jimmy's mom alive.
Alright, how long have we been live for? 2 hours and 22 minutes? That's crazy. 9:57. Oh my god. We probably got a lot of views today, too.
You bet your ass I can do Carl Weasler.
Actually, hang on. Let's play around with something for a bit. Alright, so settings. Actually, no, I think I can set it through here. USB. I don't have plus, but besides voice acting, let me turn on voice mod. Oh my flashback, that was a painful one, but that's fine. Sometimes if you hear me speaking gibberish in German, that means I had a flashback and I'm trying to get myself calm. But that's okay. Alrighty. They will get more. It will start recommending me to more people as well because they see that in active chat media.
Is it on?
They will get more. It will start recommending me to more people as well because they see that in active chat media.
Is it on? Oh, yeah, it's on.
They will get more.
I'll just do the stream for the rest of the stream with this voice. Jaden, is that you? Jaden, is that you? Jaden, is that you? Hey, Jaden, is that you? Who's Jaden? Who's Jaden? Who's this Jaden you're speaking of? I don't know anyone named Jaden. And what else do we got?
Oh, sounds like a minion. Banana! Banana! Yeah, it sounds like a kid. Banana. Banana, banana. I don't know. Let's max the pitch.
Does that, that actually sounds a little bit better. I'm stuttering a bit because I can hear myself, but yeah, actually, hang on, so, okay, hang on, let me turn off my hearing real quick. So, when I was doing voice training in VR, a lot of people, actually, let me turn that off real quick, so we can have like a normal microphone. So, okay.
Now I can. Okay, so one of the things that I'm gonna turn that off. Did I lose my viewers just for doing that? Oops. No, we got 8 people watching. But one of the things I was told that if you use voice mod, your voice can go to that pitch of the mod you're using, and well, the voice mod. And some people are able to use that for voice training. So
If I use something like this, no, that sounds weird. I'll try to get voice mod next month, but yeah. Why is there a voice called Jesus? That sounds weird. Okay, normal mic now.
alright, there we go. Hopefully that's okay. We're gonna switch back to a normal mic for a bit. We'll do voice acting. We'll just do normal voice acting instead of that. $56, 8 people watching. If that is true still, we have 5 watching now. 10 likes. I don't know. Should we use the voice mod, guys? Oh crap. The chat froze. Yeah, Jesus. They had a Jesus voice. It was locked though, and I wouldn't use it because I don't want to be disrespectful. So yeah, sometimes the chat freezes. I'm like, where is everyone? But yeah, okay. Okay, can you please stop spamming? I'm Jaden. That's my friend. You're getting your first warning. And then also I'm gonna check this profile real quick because I can't fully see it right now. I think what they're doing is spamming the chat. But I need to look at their profile real quick and see. Alright, can we go through their profile with this? Channel activity, go to channel so I can get a better look at this profile. Yeah, I'm gonna block this one. I'm gonna block this one. This one's spamming. Can we get a mod in here? Okay. Okay, I recognize you a bit. I just don't want people spamming in the chat. So if you start spamming in the chat, you will be banned from the live chat. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. If you Silver, also, can you please quit? Because I'm having to do a lot more work. I can't see your profiles and I might accidentally ban someone. That we don't want banned. And then we're banning this one once I figure out how to do this. Alright, we're banning both profiles. Where's the live chat? And then hide user from this channel. Nope, we don't have that. Yeah, I'm also like, why am I... Silver was good, but then I get... Yeah. Started out very... I think Silver started out very nice, and then started being a troll. Of course they would troll. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, that was pretty bad. All right. Shadow, you're now a mod. You are becoming a mod, Shadow. Nobody is joining. I mean, none of the mods are joining, so you have now mod privileges, my friend. Go to channel. How do I make you a mod? How do I do this? My friend, you have been summoned to be a mod, but, why, okay, go to channel, pin. How do I make you the mod? How do I give you privilege to ban assholes? Moderation activity. I gotta figure out how to make you a mod. Again. Then also I gotta... But before that I gotta use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. I'm looking on my computer now. I'm sorry about my goofy I don't have... Alright. time on my computer with this user. Okay. Okay, there you go. Alright, now you're a mod. Alrighty. Do I... You are now a mod. You are protecting the kingdom. Also, okay, I gotta turn my arm on again so I can see my monitor. Alright, any more trolls? Alright, anybody else here a troll? Okay, though your comment selection on live chat via YouTube Studios settings. Alright. Anyone else here we should get banned? Actually, Ghost can do that. Well, see, I don't. We are good now. I am good. Well, also though, go to channel. I don't know about you though. I just don't know, dude. I just feel like... I don't know. Yeah, and also I have a mod that can watch him too. And then Ghost. We got Ghost as well. So, thankfully we have... It was a good call to have Shadow as the mod. Yep. That's what I'm doing. I gotta go to the YouTube... I gotta go to the YouTube live stream to do that. Remove user from this channel. Okay, now they're gone. We got the troll gone now. And then also we're gonna need a mod for Discord as well. And for the people that are joining now, I mean, for the new people here, if you are over 18, and again, over 18, this is a safe for work Discord, but it will be 18 plus because I do not want to carry the responsibility if something happens. And also we need to make this, and then also we need to make this more, and then also we need to reactive the Discord channel again. So you guys can join that. I'm gonna actually pin that as well. But like, okay, one of the things though I've noticed with trolls on here, it's like they don't even really work hard to try to troll you. It's like I know it sounds weird, but I've heard it multiple times, like, ha ha ha, gay furry. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm a gay furry, but how is that supposed to harm me? Like, you just said some facts. Yes, I am a gay furry. And how is that, like, you know, it's like, thank you for noticing, you know? All right. Um, Shadow, this would probably be a good time for you to learn. So I'm gonna watch and see how well you can handle this. All right, pretty good. So these people, hello, Jenny Max, how are you? And hello, Monster Whisper. Monster Wisp, how are you? You want to be just like me? Thank you. But yeah, I do say that the Discord has to be 18 plus. If we do suspect that you are underage, me and the mods will discuss on how to take care of it. And if it's obvious someone is underage, I would just hope the mods would instantly ban them. Because it's not my job to babysit. And I get it if you're not bratty teen, but if you're injured, I get it. But it's like you want to hang out with other people in a positive community. But it's also like I cannot handle that kind of responsibility with having minors in the chat. Because say something happens, I don't want to be held accountable for something like a rogue member doing something, or someone getting kidnapped because someone in my Discord found someone. I'm not going to be held responsible for that. I don't want to be held responsible for those kinds of things. I'm just add my YouTuber user to keep it simple. I'm guessing Ghost made another account. All right, thank you. Then I also think, but then again, I don't know if it would be the right thing to like be like, hey, this is a Discord where people your age can go to, that isn't mine, that is a safe, like, could be possibly a safe place, but I don't know. You're a friend with them? Well, you should probably reconsider your friends then, honey. Because people like that, next thing, I know it sounds weird, but I've seen this happen before. Next thing you know, you're hating furries. Next thing you know, you're a reenactor of the Mustache Man. If you catch what I'm saying. But you guys kind of get what I mean. Also, let me check to see if the chat has... How many people do we got? 3 people watching. 57 live now. And then also we should... Oh, nice. You told him to be a good boy. Don't say it like that. Even with furry, you can say that somewhere else, but not here. Don't tell him to be a good boy. No, oh, that doesn't feel right saying that. The non-furry. No, to a non-furry, don't tell him to be a good boy. Don't give him furry talk. But yeah, but thankfully now we have mods, and you guys are free to join if you're over 18. And again, this is a safer work or Discord. Or we only have it 18 plus due to safety reasons. "12 likes, 10 watching right..." Whoa, we jumped back to 10, guys. Oh, no, we're back to 8. Back and forth we go. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And then also I need to probably take care of something real quick. As well. Pull out live chat again. But yeah, we had like 10. It keeps going back up and down, up and down, up and down. Which is crazy. We probably have like maybe 1,000. Nah, I think it would be too much if we had 1,000 people watching that have watched us. Not like right now. I wonder what our record is for having most people in our live stream. I don't see someone named Cat. Please stop re-saying it. I'm sorry. I don't see... I don't... Oh, Cat. Oh, I see it. Sometimes I'm like, who's Cat? And then I'm like, oh, that's just the short name. Who's my favorite baseball team? I don't really have a favorite baseball team. I don't really watch baseball. I watch Formula One, which my favorite, not really team though, but my favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. It's just like, you know, we I grew up poor, he grew up poor. Or I just have to keep on pushing probably with this stuff, and hopefully one day we'll be able to keep on going. I just keep on going, I guess, until my dream becomes true. What am I gonna do though? Because I live on disability. So technically this is my volunteer work since since I don't get paid. One day we might. Oh, you like me? Thank you for liking my channel. You guys think we might get to 60 by 3 hours? Hang on, let me check how long we've been live for. Okay, we're not gonna make it to 60 at 3 when we reach 3 hours. Because we're at 157 and 6 people are watching and 12 likes. You'd be zinked at it. Zoinked by it. Zoinked. Like zoink, Scoob! No wonder why we're seeing monsters. Fred put LSD in the Scooby snacks! I can't do it. My dad's sleeping right now. I have to do certain pitches. If I had a studio booth, I would. On carpet section and why your persona got a tragic backstory deeper than Netflix series. Carpet. Don't know what you mean by that. Hi, little snow. Well, player, I'm not gonna be someone that tells you I'm gonna be some figure for you, but I grew up without family, and look at me, I'm fine. He's happy. Who's happy? Mind the spamming? Yeah, we're getting a lot more people active now. The only sad thing is I had to wait An hour? How long did it take for the chat to become more active? Did it take like 1 or 2 hours? Ghost is back. Didn't we ban him? Didn't we ban Ghost? Do I know who Zoink is? I do not know who Zoink is. Also, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to use the restroom, and then we are going to a new world. Where did I put my soda? Soda. Soda. Okay, here we go. Got my headset. We're back on. Getting back on. Getting back on. I got soda now. I got soda, everyone. I diddly do. I got my soda. All right. Oh, we are... Alright, chat was stuck. Okay. If you undo it again goes, says... Rude words. I know your full legal name, Ames. Okay, which one are we banning? Okay, I know your full legal name. Alright, we're gonna get... Silver? Do you have Google Meet? We're gonna put, we're gonna put one of these in timeout. One of these people in timeout. I don't know about Goated though. We're gonna put Goated in a 30-minute timeout for right now, and I don't know. We're just gonna have a talk about this because I feel like Goated might be a little bit young. So I don't think, this is my opinion, I don't think if they're texting like that, I do feel like they might be a child, and I do not feel comfortable with having children on my live chat. Because again, that is a reliability issue. And then also we would have to focus on being more friendly, family friendly. Where is Cat though? I don't see Cat here. Hey, Little Snow, with the other accounts, okay, if you do expect him, just keep on ignoring him and blocking the accounts. We will be block and report the accounts. He will get tired eventually, and because his friend is there, this is okay. Anyone that says we should ban if we should ban Go, everyone say aye. I don't know. Because if his friends are bringing in trolls, I want to provide a safe environment. Also, let's go to a new world. Because if we stay in the same world, I might go crazy. Let's go to popular, I guess, right now. And everyone is asleep. Place to eat and curl. Alrighty, guys. So, again, if we get a new person in, check and make sure... Oh, that is the wrong button. Check and make sure it's not the right... I mean, not the same person that's making new accounts. What VR are you playing on? HP Reverb 2. It's a Steam headset, basically. It's pretty good. It's better than Oculus. Ghost Hotel, Blackout, Midnight Rooftop. Let's go to Midnight Rooftop for a bit. And a private world. But is everything good? Everything's clean? Everything good right now? Like everything good? The chat's clean now? We got everyone who needs to be gone now? I'm off to bed. Y'all have a good night. Y'all so chill. Oh, thank you. I don't have enough space for GTA. This is kind of more of a channel for... Alright, here we go. No, okay. Oh, good, they got rid of the never met. Hang on. Should I buy should I rent like one of these advertisement things sometime for my channel. Oh, Gorilla Tag. I'm not one to play something where a bunch of kids are screaming the N-word. Okay, there's a lot more space for me to run around here. This actually was my... Okay. Does it sound weird that I'm saying I miss the COVID days of VR chat? Yeah, we could have died, but everyone was here in this world, it seemed like. Okay, we're all good, we're all safe, that's good now. That's good to hear. We're making this a safe place. Alright, that's a VIP lounge. Exit. I guess that's a room they're working on, or they're probably trying to make like a ground floor or something, which would be cool. Yeah, I miss the quarantine. Well, if you're introverted, we've been quarantining our whole lives, if you know. Okay, we're gonna turn this up. Just let me know if the audio is a little bit hard. My mic audio is a little bit hard to hear, guys. That will be amazing. Should we go for 4 hours, or should I... How many we got? We got 5 people watching. 3 hours ago. We've been live for about 3 hours. Should we go for 4? We've been live for 3 hours and 8 minutes. We got 12 likes. We're at 857. Let me reload that to check. Still at 857. 5 people watching. 6 people watching now. Hello, everyone. Alrighty, you can't stay much more. It's alright. It was Winter and Star. Those were the first mods of this channel. Those were the ones that protected the holy gates. But yeah, if we do start ever earning money, I do feel like we are going to probably put that investment towards a better setup. So I feel like if I had a VR treadmill and a full body tracking and face tracking for better acting, I feel like I could... Well, the main thing is the VR treadmill and full body, because if I do that, I feel like we can do a bit more longer of streams and maybe give off a little bit more of a better illusion. I move so fast. Yeah. But yeah. To acquire this slot, visit Patreon. Alright. Because that might be cheaper than advertising on YouTube for a YouTube channel. If we have... Oh, thank you, Snow. Me here anyway. Everything is gone now. Shit, I just knocked my soda over, so I can't open it right now. Otherwise, it will explode on me. I don't know, since it's getting a little bit more later out, though. Because you guys know I used to stream during the night, but during the night it was a little bit more harder because... it was a little bit more harder because of the... I don't... Because just the hours and stuff, everyone's mostly asleep. How many? Probably still the same. 5 people, I think. I don't know, I don't want to push myself too hard. You would love to help me open me board. But yeah, I would love for this to be my job, just running around in VR. And just kind of live here in a way. Because I know it sounds weird, but it's like if not being able to have medication to transform my body into a female, if that's the case, I rather just, since I live on disability, strap myself to a VR treadmill with full body tracking, maybe a voice mod, something like that, and then just hop on and just live, you know? You live in a trailer park bows. You get good weed from Ricky? Sorry. Yeah, anyway, everything is gone now, it's gone now, everything is gonna be here anyway, The rail stream. Do we got new people on Discord? Oh, we got new people. Hello. In the Discord. Let me wave to everyone. Chicken? Who you calling a chicken? You calling me a chicken? Now you're making me crave for chicken. Thank you. Thank you, Snow. You're making me crave for chicken. You're making me crave for fried chicken. Now I want KFC or chicken strips with ghost pepper hot sauce mixed with Taco Bell. Oh, was it Taco Bell medium or something? Oh, like, okay. For me though, it's like, I think if you use Taco Bell mild or whatever it is, that's the non-spicy flavor packet, because I've only had the black packets. I forgot what that's called at Taco Bell. But at Walmart, they don't sell it. They sell the medium, I think. Oh. But, I like Taco Bell hot sauce, but sometimes it's not, the right spice. But it has flavor. Taco Bell hot sauce has flavor. Like, I don't know, it's like when I eat it, it's like, or, well, yeah, you eat it, not drink it. I feel like I taste like tomato paste a little bit, I think. But it just has some sort of flavor in it. Oh, you couldn't type for a moment? God. Next month I need to go because, a bottle of ghost pepper hot sauce. If we ever have, I don't know, if ever we have like some sort of meetup, it would be funny if we did like some sort of meetup thing at a furry convention where it's like we do like some sort of ghost pepper challenge, be like, Pat Legend. I'm just eating my chicken strips with the ghost pepper mixed with Taco Bell hot sauce. And everyone's just freaking out. And I'm just eating like, this is good stuff. Nom, 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 nom. PS3 didn't have VR. PS4 had VR. Love VR. VR is fun. VR is life. No, you're thinking about the PSVR, which was on PS4. The new one, I was told, can actually work with PC gaming, so that's a win. But you would have to buy an adapter for it. So I think PlayStation's kind of starting to end up like... Because I haven't looked at it and I don't have a PS5. Yeah, because I grew up with PlayStation. What you're thinking is the motion controllers. The motion controllers had the same were the same controllers as the PS motion controls were. Because they were trying to compete with the Wii. But with that, though, it actually helped with making VR, because the first thing you need is controllers, duh. And then having to learn how to control, like how to move and all that. That was our first step towards VR, virtual reality. Was game consoles like the Wii. Hello, new person. And then also with VR, I'm trying to figure out what else is there. Trying to think what else we can talk about with gaming. Like, do you guys remember the Wii U? We never had a game for that, for the Wii U console. Literally, we got it one day, for Christmas, I think. And, we played it with Wii U games. Not Wii U games. Just regular Wii games, because it could emulate that. And we just, yeah. Played the just normal Wii games. Hello, Draco, and... Yeah, I don't think Draco's new. I think we've seen Draco before. It's usually the people with the badges I recognize. Though, but it's like, I'm like, that name sounds familiar. I don't even know if I should even run with Linux once this, once Windows 10 is stopped. Once people stop supporting Windows, what is it, Windows 10 I'm on? And plus I was told not to go with Windows 11, so it's like, where do I go for PC gaming then? Like, I should make a video about... I should make a video about the, whole thing. I mean, I should make a video about how, I don't know. It almost makes me want to go back to console because, I don't know. Console just always had a feeling to it. When I'm on my computer, though, it just feels like work. But when you turn on your computer, it just feels like you're having to do work. But when you, like, for an example, when you turn on the PS3, it felt like they knew what they were doing while making the console. Because even the PS4, it's like, when you turn it on, it starts a relaxing sound, like the nice violins and all that, the orchestra. And I feel like that kind of triggers your brain to relax, start to relax. Because it's like, okay, I did my work. And then you hear that sound, that power on sound. It kind of gets your brain relaxed. Even like with the PS4 background sound for the homepage. Alright, good night, Snow. But yeah, it would just turn your... But when you go, like, when you turn on Steam, though, I feel like that's complete opposite, because it's like, it hits you with, like, loud noises. It's like, it's not time to relax, you're doing work. It's like, Steam should have, like, a startup sound where it goes, like, similar to the PS3 startup, and then have, like, relaxing background noises. Oh, setting up Linux is easy? That's good to hear. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for 4 hours. So, after that, I'm going to need a break because I've been sitting here for about... I've been sitting on this chair for 3 hours. And I might go crazy if I sit here all night. And also, like, another thing, though, with, again, back to, like, the whole computer thing, when I turn my computer on, it doesn't have, like, a nice, relaxing sound when you turn it on. It's just, like, instant. It's like, I want something that's, when you turn it on, it says, it's time to relax. You're done working today. And it's time to relax. Oh, that's cool. You know, you learned how to design video games? I wanted to do that when I was a kid. The funniest thing, though, when I was in high school, I went to the special needs teacher, and I said, you know, when I get out of high school, I probably want to be a video game designer. And she goes, oh, so you want to make the world the worst place than it is by making violent video games? And then I'm like, do you want to stay the same person, always judging someone and bringing them down? And then I was sent to the principal's office. As for talking back. There's a thing, though, with a lot of the special needs teachers. If you have ever been in special needs classes before, not all the teachers, but some of them, they, if you question what they tell you, or if you make a small mistake, they will go into a power rage and call home on the most dumbest thing and make it sound 10 times worse. Like, for an example, if you accidentally drop, like, a box of crayons or something, they would just go, well, I'm calling home. And then they would call and just be like, well, Rave had a very bad day today. He dropped a box of crayons and disturbed the class. And that's how I got grounded in school. Just by a teacher that was like, I have power. They would always be like, well, I have power over you, honey, so I'm going to use my authority to take my stress out on you. Like, that, one of the things I do feel like there should be is, I don't know, maybe some sort of, like, for teachers, especially special needs teachers, there should be, like, some sort of report wall or something, and people who make a report, like, whoever's in charge, like the principal or something, can take a look at it. Or something, and then if it actually is pretty bad, they should be not like an offenders list, but like some sort of I don't know, like some sort of no teaching list, because it's like they misuse their authority. Oh, that's cool. You had an animation class? I got kicked out of high school for not doing my work, supposedly. I mean, one of the things that I was sent home for was, I was literally, okay, I got in-school suspension one time for reporting a bully. Yeah, a race, and also a racist. When I reported someone for saying something racist, they sent me to the principal's office and they said, well, you're having in-school suspension. And I was like, what for? They said, well, you came in without showing evidence. And I said, so should I record them? They're like, no, you'll get suspended for recording someone. I'm like, then how am I supposed to have evidence of this? They're just like, well, you would have to wait for a teacher to hear them. Wow. That's bad. I got in-school suspension because I was bad at algebra, and throughout the whole time, the algebra teacher, I was sitting down, and the teacher literally kept on calling me an effing retard. But thankfully, a teacher walked by and was hearing the screaming. And yeah, let's just say that teacher isn't teaching anymore, and also had criminal charges. Because back then I was considered a vulnerable child because of my autism. So she got suspended for mistreatment of a neurodivergent teenager. Yeah, I do agree. Like back on the whole thing where my mother could get away with beating me because of her religion. Because laws were different back then. But I'm trying to move forward from that. And also, I just realized that I've streamed so long that I forgot to get snacks at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to have to pay more for snacks at the gas station. Oh, thank you for the gentle head pats. How many likes do we have now? You're gonna go play Roblox? Okay, be careful on there. 6 people watching. 758. We might make it to 60. Yeah, 12. But I know I said I was going to try to make it 4 hours, but I'm kind of losing steam now. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next stream, and thank you guys for all your support. I'll see you guys in the next one.